Hello, and thank you so much for getting involved in this. If you have downloaded this or you're watching this video, chances are you're probably scrolling along with me, okay? So make sure, put it up on your Instagram, whatever. Go message me that you're having a little flick through, leave a like, all that kind of business. But we'll get right into it because this is just a show and tell in terms of what we're going to be going through and how to kind of go through this PDF to outline your week and what else is going to be involved, okay? So if you've got this, you've probably already found your way into the Facebook group. If you haven't, it is on the PDF as well. Okay, so click that little link and you will get that. Also, you will have a G folder sent to you if you're in that group, or basically make a copy of a spreadsheet, which is also going to be in that group. Okay, and once you get down to that, that will be the spreadsheet link will be in the PDF, so you'll be able to access what's going on there as well, as that will be really super important to house all of your data once you've completed this week. But without further ado, let's actually train for something, yeah? All right, so we've got 7 days. We're going to complete this. It's just about setting some scores, setting some targets, having some fun, and probably doing some new stuff. And at the end of the week, promise I will get back to every single one of you and give you some tips, give you some kind of outlines of what I think based off your results, what you should go and do and train for either your sport or either your event, or just because you want to improve. Okay, we can pick out certain things, right? So this is what it will lovely be looking like. All right, so real super intro, just a contents page. You've got 12 pages to flick through. I can't read the first one, but there's a little introduction for me if you don't know me already. Yeah, generally worked in pro sport, bachelor's, master's, education, PTC, all that kind of fun stuff. Spent a lot of my time educating, and obviously my big mantra is train for something and train athletically. Okay, so that is what we're going to do, and I'm sure you'll know we got some high class results already. Okay, so if you want to join that band, then yeah, I'd complete this week if I were you. All right, so through this we've got few links to kind of click through. So this is where you would have clicked through to find this. Then you've got your G sheet. Okay, this is what it will look like. We should be able to click through that and be able to watch a little video in terms of what it will look like. And then this last one is just about metric, okay, which will be important for this one, and possibly if you want to use it for your deadlifts or like some squats or something, okay, during this week, and probably a really useful tool to take away into your training. If you want to talk about it more, I will do some more in-depth kind of YouTubes, but for this purpose, I would like it to be used for just one test, and if you want to use it for another test, then please do. It's some awesome data, but go check out that less than 5 minutes just talking around it. All right, and then we have the wonderfulness of this combine. Okay, so if you've done a combine with me before, we have changed some tests, we've implemented some stuff. This is version 2, I guess. I've done a few different ones of like an aerobic based combine, but we've kind of put these all together now, okay, so into a big, because I thought it'd be cool to have three as we go through. Okay, so the idea around, we're going to be doing strength, power, strength endurance, and your energy systems is the idea. Big, all encompassing. If we were going to actually put most of fitness into those, that's what it's about. Obviously I'm not going to test hypertrophy, I'm not going to come and measure you, that's fine. But these are the ones that we can do. So strength, we've got deadlifts, a single arm push, and a split squat. Okay, so in the athletic population, we probably spend more time doing kind of single leg lifts or unilateral based biases. So yeah, so it's deadlifts, trap bars, whatever. You'll see the explanation on the video, is absolutely fine. Okay, so as we go through this, we've got your single arm push, which is going to be dumbbell stuff, and then split squats can be whatever. All right, then we've got vertical power and horizontal power. So generally speaking, this will be barbell, whether it be back squat based or whether it be deadlift based. Okay, the example I'll show you will be deadlift, but be wary, there is a difference for male and female on this, so just make sure you do that. Okay, and then we've got counter movement, non-counter movement, broad jumps, triple broad jumps, standing broad jumps, standing triple jumps, all this kind of fun stuff. Okay, these are very useful for me in working out what you need to go and do. then this is awful, and so are these. All right, but these will give us good parameters in working out some fun stuff and what to train for. Right, so we've got 16 tests in total, split over kind of 3 to 4 days. All right. So this is what it will look like. Okay, this is your week. Screenshot that, put it in your photos, put it as your background. I don't mind. This is what we'll have. So we've got Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If you want to do it Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, do that. Okay, this is not set in stone, and this is what is going to happen. Okay, so we'll be having split kind of. It's organized in a way that we will try and get the best lifts possible. So like splitting up your strength stuff where you're going to put the most kind of intensity efforts, and then putting kind of power efforts where you're going to be like sparked up from a unilateral lift, doing a unilateral jump. And then this one is more about power, warm up correctly, and then go off and do some strength endurance and anaerobic respiration stuff. Okay, which this I imagine will be the nastiest day metabolically. These are going to be the hardest ones, actually intensely. Okay, and then we've got Saturday, Sunday. Go do whatever you like. Okay, I've put in run a option, and you'll be able to click through which kind of run you want to do. And there is on your spreadsheet there is a calculator to, and you just have to fill in one little bit, and it will just auto populate and give you your times for what I think you can do. Go and try and do that. 100% do that. All right, so obviously read through this. It's probably what I just said, but we're probably all right. Okay, so now we've got the little breakout for the day. Okay, so I have given you 3 things. So we've got move. So just a little insight into kind of my programming as well. I'll tend to spend a little bit of time. I'm not as much of, especially online, a kind of warm-up junkie as I need to be. Should take you 10-15 minutes, that's it, just to get you prepared, and then you go lift. Okay, so mobility stuff, movement prep, and light power and resilience, always going to be good before you go into your main lifts here. Okay, so we're going to go power, strength, ESD, and power, strength, ESD. That will be the general theme, just because we need you freshest for when you're most powerful. And then we go into strength because you're able to grit it out a little bit and you'll be sparked up from that. There is an argument to doing it the other way, but this is going to be the most sensible thing for us to do. And we go. Okay, so first day will be centered around kind of horizontal based things. Okay, so you've got your broad jumps and your deadlifts. Okay, so that'll be fun. And some pushes, of course, and a bit of mass. That's not fun. All right, and then we'll be going into more vertical jump. Okay, so vertical stuff, along with strength endurance. And then on the Friday, we'll be going towards more single leg based things. Okay, so split squats, standing triple jumps, and you've got your pull ups and peak power. All right, so that'll be fun. Then this one, we've got a run test. You can click through this, and it will talk around where we'll decide what you'll be running, essentially. Okay, so beautiful. Which is what I say here. Yeah, use your running pace calculator. Wonderful. Did write it. All right, and then just to finish off, we've got just a little. There's a couple of testimonial-y things or people who've enjoyed the whole process. And I'm sure if you wanted to get involved, you can have a look, flick through some of the successful people that I've worked with, if you would like to. Yeah, so make sure you populate your Excel spreadsheet so I can look at your data. That would be fantastic. If you've got any questions, obviously within this 7 days, there are 3 live calls. They are not mandatory. I will basically, if needed, I will just talk about, if no one's there, I will log in, talk about that day that you've just done, and where you should push and where you should do, and how it's been, essentially. Okay, but if there is somebody there, then yeah, 100% we'll chat and we'll work out some stuff. Okay, that will be housed in the Facebook group, so I'll just go live in there. That's cool. So we got, I think, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday morning, I believe I've gone for, just to hit different times. Okay, so Monday evening, Wednesday afternoon, and Saturday morning will be the times that we do. Okay. Obviously, you're in the Facebook group. Ask any questions of me in there. I will be pretty active all week. I will make sure I look at it every single day and answer any questions needed. By all means, if you've got a friend that you want to jump in on either just one of the days, make them jump in, get some cool results, and you can put it there and use your spreadsheet just to note down what they did, and you'll be able to come back to it later. And most important thing, once you've completed, you will get access to me in terms of what I think you could do. So make sure you book in a little call, message me through Instagram, or just literally click. We've got this one, and then obviously you've got a link to my direct calendar here. Okay, it will say 30-minute coaching call with Tom, and we'll just talk about what you've done and how you found it. Right, all about you. Wonderful. All right. So thanks for downloading this. Hopefully this explains a little bit about what you're doing. And I'll look forward to smashing some results. And actually, we'll hashtag it train for something.